So we're here and ready to get out of our comfort zone with this great parkour class. Now, nothing I've ever done before, but I'm really excited about it. So, yay! Yeah, out of the comfort zone, absolutely nothing.
I got involved in parkour about 9 years ago when I was really wanting to get fit, get more active. I saw it around, I thought it looked really fun, and I went and tried it, and it was really, really fun. I absolutely loved it. I fell in love with it the first day, and then I kept training. I just went along to so many classes. I got really into it. I really wanted to start teaching. There weren't very many women teaching, so a few of us were invited to be coaches with Parkour Generations. We took qualifications, and here I am.
A large percentage of the women training had quite a big sport background or were ex-gymnasts, and I wanted to encourage the everyday person to come and try parkour. So I started parkour based on kind of my previous experience of not having a sporting background at that time, and wanting to encourage anyone and everyone, whether they had a sporting background or not, to try parkour. So that's why I started coaching. And we're going to be working on just switching feet to begin with, okay? So going from balancing on my left foot, switch to my right, just getting comfortable. Physically, obviously, you feel stronger, you feel more aware of your body. There's a stronger connection between mind and body, understanding what your body can and can't do, what its capabilities are. Psychologically, being able to embrace challenge and facing challenges on a daily basis. And then just going through the process of kind of overcoming challenges, overcoming fears is something that really benefits you in your everyday life.
Physically, it's a huge benefit. You get really strong, really fit, very flexible, agile, but also there are massive psychological benefits because you're constantly pushing your capabilities of what you can do and expanding that and kind of discovering it. And often what you can do physically and what you can do mentally don't quite match up, so you're always trying to close that gap, which is really, really interesting. Gets you outside in all weathers, which is amazing. I used to have really bad SAD. I'd get pretty depressed in the winter, and since starting parkour, that's been much better because I'm just outside all winter long. Parkour is kind of all about the growth mindset because you're constantly expanding what you can do, and that's really been shown that that's how to increase your capability and your confidence in everything. It doesn't just extend into the physical realm. It really it goes in all areas of your life when you start training parkour.
On camera, when you're looking at this, it seems, oh, that's so easy to do. To actually be here and see how it really is, it's not as easy as it looks. It's good fun when you get the hang of it, but it looks easier than done.
I don't find parkour dangerous because, as I mentioned earlier, it's about managing risk. So you're very aware of what you can and can't do. It's very black and white in that respect. So I can make that distance 100%. Okay, so now can I emotionally and psychologically bring myself to commit to that jump? So it's all the power, let's say, is very much in your hands. So there's nothing else that comes into that equation. So it's just about managing risk, which is really important for making decisions in your everyday life anyway.
I went to a talk actually about a guy that is a barefoot runner, and when I went there was this demonstration by people from Parkour Generations, and I always kind of thought parkour was this kind of crazy thing of people like jumping over huge buildings and doing really things that I'd never be able to do, but I saw these guys and I thought, wow, that is something that I could possibly do myself. So I looked it up and I went to my first session, which was this one, Thursday night, 7 p.m. women's class, and I loved it. And yeah, I haven't looked back really.
The parkour community is something quite special that I realised quite soon after joining. The people have all got a really great ethic about sort of sportsmanship and healthy living, and you can connect with people. I've had people come stay at my house who I've never met before, but I know them through parkour and through the online community as well. And then we'll go and train together, and I'll show them bits of London. And I know that I could go to America or Italy or whatever and just train there, and the community is something really, really strong and something really special. So I really, really enjoy that bit.
We don't realise how much we rely on our legs, on our feet. Such simple things. There's no height, but it just becomes difficult that you're having to move your body away from what it's used to. So there becomes a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, and the way you do it, what counts. Because what we learned today from the coaches is the way you do it as well. It gives you the right balance and easier than the way that you would think to do it.
And one thing that the trainer kept asking me when I said I can't do it, she said, is it that you can't do it or that you think you can't? Is it your body that can't? Is your mind? I was like, yeah, it's my mind. And then you'll do it. So it just goes to show just how much our mind stops us from doing what we can actually do.
It's important to get out of your comfort zone once in a while
and live life to the full.
And that doesn't just mean jumping over a rooftop.
It's been one small step for women and one huge leap for womankind.